Your affirmation for today is, today there is no need for me to struggle. I trust the universe to take care of me. For our reading today, we're going to be using Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Your first card is the Winged Wise Ones. Angelic help, miraculous aid. And I think this card is letting some of you who are feeling lost and alone know that you are being helped, especially if you're struggling right now or if you're dealing with a painful or difficult situation. This card is a card that is encouraging you to reach out to Spirit, to ask for help when you need it. Sometimes, even though we know that the help is there, we don't reach out enough, we don't ask for it enough. This card is inviting you to connect with Spirit as a way to help you resolve these problems and also to bring you peace. And if you're someone who has been praying for help, I feel like they're telling you to just hold on because help is on the way. Sometimes when we're in the midst of our problems and when we're consumed by fear and grief and pain, we can't really see that the help is there. We feel so alone. So this card is letting you know that even if it feels like you're alone, in reality, you're not. You're never alone, and as long as you reach out and ask for help, it's going to be there. Next, we have the River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. So you can see that there is a mermaid here in the water, and there are waves that are washing over her. And I feel like they're just telling you to let go and surrender with this card. And I remember that we were being encouraged in Tuesday's reading to let go of something, and this card sort of carries the same message. So it is clear that there is something in our lives that needs to end. For some of you, this might have already happened, so just think of what this might be that you're still holding on to. This might be pain from the past. It might be a relationship that is not for your highest good, a relationship that is no longer working out. It could be a job, an old habit, a way of thinking. Whatever it is, this card is suggesting that you let go. And this isn't just about letting go. This is about surrendering. And when you surrender, you put this situation in the hands of the divine, knowing that they are going to take care of you. And so that is why we see the first card. We're being asked to trust in the divine, not only trust in them, but to reach out and ask for help when it's needed. And I feel like a lot of you are already in the midst of this change. And you might be pushing against the current here when you really should just let go and flow. Trust that these changes are for the greater good. Trust that they are going to lead you to a happier, peaceful, and more fulfilling place in life. It's not always easy to accept change because it can be so scary. There is always this fear of the unknown. We're always thinking, what if? And that is usually our ego that is telling us how we can't live without the certain person or the certain thing in our lives. But if you never have the courage to let go and make this new start in life, you're never going to find out what else there is out there waiting for you. And I feel like there's something much better in store for you if you can just let go. If you can surrender and trust in Spirit. Trust that you're going to end up exactly where you're meant to be. Our final card for today is the Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. And for a lot of you, this is about inner conflict. So I feel like some of you will be able to walk away without experiencing this inner conflict, but others of you are probably going to struggle. And you might be going back and forth, wondering if you should make this new start, if you should walk away from whatever you're holding on to. You might be feeling guilty about leaving someone or something behind to make this new beginning. You might be worried about what's going to happen at your job if you leave your boss. How is your boss going to cope? You might worry about the person that you're with. You might feel guilty about leaving them, even though you know that the relationship that you're in is not for your highest good, is not making you happy. And there's a chance that there could be someone else who's making you feel guilty about walking away. Either way, this is going to be a really tough decision for you. So the second card is just asking you to surrender. And the first card is letting you know that you have angelic help. And I feel like if you reach out to the angels, this transition is going to be much easier. And I think that they'll help you to be able to walk away from whatever you need to walk away from. They'll also be able to help you make any decisions that you need to make in your life with peace, without feeling regret. And sometimes change isn't easy. Sometimes walking away isn't easy. But if you just surrender, as the second card is encouraging you to do, and trust in the angels, you will be okay. You're not alone in this situation. I think this ending, or this big change in your life, is going to lead the way to something much bigger and better to come for you in the future. Something positive is going to come from this, which is why you're being encouraged to let go and surrender. While you're going through this change, again, lean on the angels for support, and they'll be there to help you find the strength to get through this. I thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you on Friday.